1, 2, 3, 4. Hi everyone, this is Rebecca Serrano from Ms. Schmidt's first period APUSH history class. I did my project on my father, and I know most dads are younger, but my dad is older, and a lot of the older people that I could interview, I can't because they're either ill or they've passed away. So I did the oldest person I knew, my dad. In all honesty, I know a lot about my dad, but not a lot about my dad if you can understand what I'm trying to say. It's sort of like my dad, he tells me a lot of stories, but they aren't stories about him. My dad came from Mexico. He came from Mexico. He was born and raised in Tepatitlan, Mexico, near Jalisco. Honestly, my dad, he looks scary. I'll admit it. He looks scary, but he's not scary. He just has one of those faces that's always serious and people always think he's mad. But he's not mad. He's just a very serious person.
Yeah. Please state your full name.
Mi nombre es Arturo Serrano.
¿Y tu edad?
Voy a cumplir 53 años.
Where were you raised?
La mitad en México y la mitad aquí.
¿Y por qué?
Para tener un futuro mejor.
Dropped school in the 7th grade, and then he came to America when he was 17, like he'll mention in the video.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
So I wanted to be a lot of things. Pero con lo que soy, I feel real good about myself.
See? Are/were you married?
¿Cuándo?
Estabas, ¿cómo se dice? Are you married? Sí.
Sí.
It's a question I need to ask. Okay. Are you married?
Yes, I am.
How did you meet your spouse? Can you remember your first date?
Oh, yeah. You want to hear the whole thing? Because that happened like 32 years ago.
A ver.
En el Centinela Park, jugando fútbol. Ahí nos vimos por primera vez. You want to tell the whole thing?
No
The whole thing happened?
Sí, por favor.
Okay. Ella me estaba viendo las piernas con unos binoculares. Cuando yo estaba jugando, era el goalie del equipo. Tu mamá me estaba viendo con unos binoculares. Ya cuando terminamos de jugar el partido de fútbol, ella se acercó a mí y me preguntó que si yo me llamaba Arturo. Y le dije que sí. Pero me sorprendió porque yo no sabía quién era ella. Ya después ella me dijo que era la hija del coach del team de fútbol. Pues ahí empezamos. De ahí empezamos y ya la invité al cine esa noche. Y fuimos al cine.
Did you have children?
Yeah, I got 3 beautiful kids.
What is one of your favorite memories of your children?
I got a lot of memories and all of them they are so beautiful.
Did
You want to name one?
Sí puedes, sí, por
Sí,
favor.
cuando nació mi hija Rebeca, yo quería una niña y nació, y cuando yo la abracé, ella abrió un ojo y me dijo, casi papá.
Where did you live? What can you tell me about where you lived?
No, I live in Hacienda Heights. I love our house, our home, our neighbor.
Pero antes de Hacienda Heights.
¿Dónde vivía antes?
Mhm.
I used to live on, we used to live on, what is it? Los Ángeles. Estaba feo ahí.
Sí.
Digo que era mucho bonito.
Sí, puedes.
No. Estaba muy peligroso.
Were there any major historical events that happened that impacted you and or your family?
Yep. The riots.
He recalled the LA riots. If you do not know what the LA riots are, I'll play a clip, just a little clip. I'll play a clip of what they looked like now.
What follows is the spark that sets off the greatest civil unrest in American history. The crowd is hostile, defiant, over what they believe is police brutality. Of the LA street gang, the Crips, along with neighbors and friends, fight back. The order to leave the area will come under heavy criticism and will be investigated by federal authorities. LA Police Chief Daryl Gates will dismiss Lieutenant Mike Mullen.
The riots, when they happen right here in LA, they impact the whole neighborhood. The whole neighborhood right there. Everything got burned. And that, I wasn't shocked for that. The way everything was destroyed.
What is one thing you would tell your younger self?
One thing.
Sí.
Siempre les digo que hagan lo mejor de ustedes, que estén en todas sus atenciones, en sus escuelas, que estén bien, pues ayudarles en todo lo que puedo.
What is the best and or worst piece of advice you received?
I receive a lot of advices. And one of the most important was to keep our family together. No, siempre he tenido buenos advices all the time. Ya lo dije, okay, let's keep going.
What advice do you have for me?
But the advice I got for you, never give up. I know you can go anywhere you want to go. You can do it. You are smart. You are very intelligent, and you are beautiful.
Gracias, Papa. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Yeah. So never give up on your dreams. You can fly the highest you can want to go, and you can accomplish anything. So never give up. Help others, and no te olvides de nosotros.
Okay, muchas gracias, Papa.
Por nada, mucho gusto.
Muchas gracias.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Adiós.
My dad, he gives me a lot of advice, and I'm so thankful that he gives me all that advice, but it got me thinking, because not many kids these days have a mother and a father figure to look up to. So I'm very thankful that my parents are old school, basically, and that I have a mother and father figure to look up to. I'm very grateful that I have both parents in my life. I'm grateful that my dad can give me advice to follow and to give me advice that he follows through with himself. Like, for example, back when it was, I think, middle school, seventh grade, my dad, he got a back injury, and he had to take leave off his job, and he took leave off his job for a few months, I remember, and his back injury got so bad that he couldn't go upstairs, he couldn't climb stairs, he couldn't even walk. And so he had to always be laying down. But no matter what, he would try so hard, so hard. He was so determined because he didn't want to be limited. He didn't want us to see him like that. He didn't want us to see that sorry. All I have to say about my dad is that he's a very strong person. And I hope that one day I can be like my dad, even though I already look like him. We have an uncanny resemblance. But I hope that one day I can uphold the attitude my dad has, and that I can just make him proud, that I can make my family proud. Yeah, so this is my project. Yeah, bye.